Wow, look at this.
With the stop up.
Indices reversed up, didn't they?
Yeah, that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not until they play ball nicely. I'm not gonna look at that crap. If anything, now we got a nice little swing up. If we can get it overbought and something maybe up here where it stalled out around 71, I'd look at the short. But I'm not gonna play ball on something that I feel like it's coin flip. That should be a decent stop down. What's that high right there? That I think I'm a little tight, a couple ticks too tight. That high is yeah. Still a winning trade. That high is was it 28.9 again? That's what it was, 28.9. So my stop should really be at 28.8. Let's see. Yeah, that stop needs to be a little tighter, I think. Oh, never mind. Flatsky. Nice little
All
trade
right, good
story.
trade.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good trade.
I mean, good premise. It should have continued up as it pushed up after that, but that should tell us right now that we should be really conservative on these other things. So, I don't think anybody really knows where they want to take this now. The thought would have been down, but then it should have continued down. It didn't. So that's um.
Grabs here.
Let's see here. What else we want to look at?
Nothing to look at right now. I'm looking around. I don't.
Mr. Predicto, is the market going to go up?
Yes, without question.
Oh, we're shorting like I thought.
Okay, we're going short.
Shorting like I thought.
It's a short. Wake up, people.
Just
It's
one.
Monday morning. Do you know where your ticks are at?
Time to know. Do you know where your ticks are at? Oh, man, I didn't put my order in on that 6E long. Dang it.
There's the short on the NQ. It's hard to take it.
Here to part of the Senate session just yesterday, but we are
There it
seeing
goes.
President Trump walk up to reporters on the tarmac ahead of his visit to Memphis today.
Done here. Let me just move over. Can we move over? Let's get it. Let's go ahead. Isn't that more comfortable?
Mr. President, Iran's foreign ministry says you're not telling the truth when it comes to productive conversations to end the
Well,
war.
they're going to have to get themselves better public relations people. We have had very.
They're going to have to get themselves better public relations people.
Where they lead. We have
What do you say?
points of agreement. I would say almost all points of agreement. Perhaps that hasn't been conveyed. The communication, as you know, has been blown to pieces.
It's like
Wow.
he's like Iran.
But we've had very strong talks. Mr. Witkoff and Mr. Kushner had them. They went, I would say, perfectly.
GC was a nice trade.
If they carry through with that, it'll end that that problem, that conflict, and I think it'll end it very, very
Ooh.
substantially.
Yeah.
We have
What are we
very
doing
much in
here?
mind our
I don't know.
partners in
They're
the Middle
breaking
East.
up.
We've had great
What you
relationships
doing
with a
here,
lot of them,
people?
as you know. A lot of them were surprisingly hit, and I was surprised to see it, and so was everyone else. But we have they're very much in mind in the discussions. So the discussions took place yesterday. They went into yesterday evening. They want very much to make a deal. We'd like to make a deal too. We're going to get together today by probably phone because it's very hard to find a country. It's very hard for them to get out, I guess. But we'll at some point very,
Because it's very hard for them to get out of the country, I guess. So we'll have to go to them.
and if it goes well, we're going to end up with settling this.
This is
Otherwise, we have to
asinine.
keep
That
bombing
that
our
that
little hearts out.
just hearing that's crazy.
Speaking with Mr. President.
A top person. Don't forget. We've
Oh,
phase one,
is that a short? I just don't like how this is moving. The price is not
with the man who
Yeah.
giving me the warm and fuzzy on a long or a short. That is a short on the ES.
it's a little tough. They've wiped out
I just kind of missed that, I think. But then it's going to pop right back up.
not the supreme leader.
That's,
Well, nobody heard of the
And then-
second supreme leader, the son. Nobody. We have not heard.
I mean,
from the son.
CL long is kind of looking like the thing right here, but that was kind of a miss right there too. I think.
Yeah, but we missed that. Yeah.
Be running
Yeah, I
it,
think we missed that a
and they
little
seem
bit.
that based on
Yeah, we did.
really fact because things they've said have taken place.
Yeah. That was actually a pretty good little setup there.
I don't want them to be killed.
Yeah, that was a good setup, wasn't it?
NQ's kind of doing nothing. ES is just
Nobody's exactly
I mean,
Nothing creeping
alright,
up.
So again,
of that particular country, but
same thing that happened on the gold trade.
to solve that problem.
If you're taking the short, you got a target off, it would come back, take your stop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't want to trade that way, so I'm gonna sit on the sidelines a little bit here. Same thing on CL. You got your target off, it's gonna turn back and try to take your stop,
CNN over Newsmax, you believe it?
Yeah, here comes.
and then the short comes after that on the ES.
Things that we've been talking about. We want to see
There you go. There's a better short.
There's a short.
no
Yeah.
nuclear bomb, no nuclear weapons, not even close to it. Low key on the missiles. We want to see peace in the Middle East.
I don't think.
We want
All right, I'm gonna pull the trigger. If I get a good, decent little swing and a decent setup, I'm gonna take the trade. I don't care what the asset is.
we've agreed to that.
Can't jump on CL late though.
But we also want the enriched uranium. We're if
Don't think
Man,
I'll
buddy.
be shorting the GC.
it's a great start.
Pretty
for
big
Iran
daily
to build
tail.
itself back, and it's everything that we want. And it's also great for Israel, and it's great for the other Middle Eastern countries, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, all of them, Kuwait, and Bahrain in particular. So it's great for all of them.
If the war is ending, do you still need $200 billion?
We
Nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
Always nice to have. It's a very inflamed world, and the Democrats inflame it. You know, largely the Democrats inflame it. Let me just talk about the others. So ICE has done very well. I've requested. Now, you know, I'm a big believer that they should be able to wear masks when they go and hunt down, you know, murderous criminals and others. But for purposes of the airport, I've requested that they take off the mask. I don't like it for the airport, and I believe they are.
He's gonna have ice running the airports.
Yeah, I saw that. They're gonna help out TSA.
Because the people coming into the airport, typically speaking, aren't murderers, killers, drug dealers, etc. There may be a few of them, but there aren't many. They're people that want to come into the country, or that people want to leave the country, go into maybe their home country. So I didn't think it was an appropriate look for an airport. I think it's a very appropriate look when they're out on the street trying to find one of the
Hey, there's nothing to trade here.
88 murders that Sleepy Joe Biden led into our country.
He goes to murders people that Sleepy Joe Biden led into our country.
See what he said about.
He's got to get a little shank in every time he opens his mouth, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Not easy for them. And this is all caused by the Democrats. It's
All caused by the Democrats.
all this money was approved. Everything was approved. This is done. The Democrats went in and they wanted.
There's really nothing to do right now. I'm trying to find something to
No.
do here. And
Uh,
I'm looking at all the different
watching,
size
but-
tick charts. I'm trying to find it. I'm looking at other
Letting
assets.
it happen. That's what
Let's
this
see.
is all
Maybe we
about.
can look
They
at
don't want
YM's
voter
probably
ID. They don't want
I mean, if you're looking for like
No,
what
I'm
we
not
could trade is
looking
a.
to have to trade. I'm just looking around.
No, I'm just saying it is setting up for a possible Crable breakout. It's a good day for it. Looks like up to the upside.
Yeah,
You can
because
take
we haven't moved
you could even do the
anywhere.
15 minute. You could even do the 15 minute opening range too. That'll.
Let's see. We got maybe. I mean, because that would be a low on a ES. That'd be what would that be? 30,
Yep.
38.
38. Yeah. 37.75. 37.
4.
Yeah. 38.
That's a pretty big range there.
That's a big range.
It's
Yeah.
probably that's fine. I'll do that. NQ's compact.
Looks cleaner in the NQ because it's more compact.
We got 432 and
67.
560. Yeah, that's a way
567.
tighter. I'd look at Crable. I'll do Crable on this. I'll do Crable on the NQ. Or I'll do it on M and Q. I'm not gonna do full contracts.
Well, M and Q. Yeah, I was trading M and Q in this crap.
I'll look at the Crable. Yeah, I'll totally look at the Crable. Next one on. Oh, that's on mini. Let's put that on micro. Put that on my M and Q. Weird. He keeps saying they want to make a deal. And
Iran's saying we're not doing anything.
Yeah, we're not making a deal.
No deal for you.
You said you want to get the enriched uranium. How are you going to get that?
It's tempting to take that breakout there. Not quite. I mean, this would be a 15-minute orb, but
Yeah, I
I just don't. I can't get into the 15-minute orb that often.
no, I'll wait for the 30 minute. Although it would have been a little scalp. That's about all you would have got, though.
I'm not looking to scalp it this morning. You know,
Oh no,
like,
no,
you
actually, it
know,
looked like it's gonna go.
I mean,
Looked like it's gonna go.
hindsight's 2020, right? Like had I known this was gonna happen, I'd be like, hey, let's play that little micro game where we buy at the top, sell at bottoms. But I'm just so afraid of this breaking out one way or the other that I don't even want to be tied up in a micro position.
When this is all over, I will tell you who's getting the money.
Well, you got 10 points on that breakout, the NQ. So
That's not what I'm looking for.
actually, almost got 15, 20 points. That's a pretty decent little trade. It would have been.
Well, let me ask you this. If you were in my position and I asked you that question, do you really believe I'd give you that? It's a crazy question.
Mr. President,
We don't talk about strategy. Yeah? let in by Biden.
It's just hilarious.
It's devastating. These people were let in by Biden. We're getting them out. We're getting them out fast. That's why ICE is so important.
Yeah, I couldn't do that trade. I mean, here's the ES is about to do it though.
I saw the whole thing last night. They gave me a briefing.
Yep.
Came in through Joe Biden with his open door policy and his border czar Kamala, who never saw the border, never made one phone call. All the ICE people, you see, they all know me. Everyone knows me. They like me. I speak to them all the time. Didn't make one phone call during 4 years. He was the border czar to anybody on the border. Never went there. This person came in through the open door policy of Joe Biden, and we have others.
Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's coming up on it, isn't it?
What?
The ES, the break of the.
Yeah, I think. I mean, technically, this is a short signal with a double top. I mean,
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
just price action, man. This
Overbought stochastics on both the small chart and the big chart.
just the way it pushes down and then turns around and pushes back up. I can't get myself to be in this. If the price action were a little bit cleaner, I'd probably say yeah.
Oh,
Just not getting. I mean, if anything, we may look for the long out of here, huh?
yeah, breakout long. If this doesn't go short here, you almost have to take the breakout long.
I don't have to.
I'm gonna try.
You got an eval you can do it on.
Yep, I just took it target off instantly. Instantly.
If they had a nuclear weapon, they would have been able to do it.
Come on, break out. Go. Yeah.
Look, I'm not a
It's
fan
like you almost had to because that was a clean setup, double top, short, overbought stochastic. I mean, that everything should have went short. That should have went short. So as soon as that didn't happen, you know it's going to go up.
all of a sudden he wasn't. He was
Yeah,
Go, baby.
I
Go.
still couldn't get into it.
he came and his wife was killed.
Just didn't have
Fairly quickly.
the confidence.
And I felt badly for him. He ran
I mean, yeah. I mean, in full disclosure, I wouldn't have done it in my PAs.
Bingo.
I'm playing around on it, playing around on an eval that I don't care about.
Yeah, I got money to make here, buddy. I'm not gonna try to gamble like that.
Yeah, no, I would not have done that on the PAs.
I said, you know, it's a shame. He ran for Congress.
But it's working out on the eval.
Yeah,
Go,
yeah, no,
baby.
you're getting it good on the eval.
They gave him a job in the White House, and this is what he does to me. You know, being a nice guy doesn't pay off too much. Think of it. He loses twice in Congress. Ran not very good campaigns. Should have won. But he loses twice. How do I get him? I have my people call him because I didn't deal with him for the most part. I saw him a couple of times, but I never dealt with him at all. I had no idea his ideology was left or right, whatever it is. I can say this.
Take a quick
He
little
said very strongly that
break here to
Iran
refill my
is not a
coffee.
threat.
Oh, good
Iran's
idea.
been a threat for 47 years, and there's not a country in the world that doesn't agree with me on that. So I take this guy, Joe Kent, who lost twice for Congress, pretty badly and tough, and was devastated, and I know that he lost his wife. So instead of letting him live out his life, I brilliantly have my people call him and offer him a job in security, essentially, in the White House. And what does he do? He goes out and he says that Iran is not a threat to get publicity. Now, he probably signed up with CNN or maybe he signed up with your division of
These
news.
things.
I don't know.
Oh, you probably signed up with CNN. And again, this is a short setup, but can you do that after this? That's just, it's just not, and I'm not at my favorite levels here. Yes, NQ's getting there, but the price action, I don't,
I hear they're looking at him for leaking.
I mean, you can look at the smaller tick chart here and say maybe,
Just to put it to rest,
you know,
he lost twice badly.
maybe put that on 1500 today.
He lost his wife. I felt badly for him. So I told my people, reach out to him, give him a job at the White House. This is the thanks I get.
I mean, maybe you look at the long, but what kind of setup is that? There's no setup there. Just buy the wick. That's hard to do. I can't do that. That's a
We didn't bomb them with the B-2 bombers.
That's a hard thing to
that
do.
set them back. But if we didn't hit them with the B-2 bombers, they would have had a nuclear weapon
So,
within 2 weeks to...
not getting a lot of confluence here on these trades, but you know, I don't know. You know, all the people that know us and listening, JJ.
We hit them so hard.
No, but again, I said it earlier. I said price action is our number one decider on how we win and how we trade, and this price action is a very good decider on just sit on the sidelines until you get some
Crap
clean
fest.
clean swings. Yeah, I mean that's what I was putting this. I put this other MEQ chart up here, and I'm like, you know, you can't trade these one leg reversals.
22 more of them.
They're impossible to trade. And this is okay, but entry. Where's your entry at?
They would have had within...
This double bottom here, if you're brave enough to trade it, is probably an entry
They would have had a nuclear
on the
weapon.
long side.
Would have used it on...
But again,
little
price
lower.
action, yeah, with it jumping down just then below that prior swing, price action says you should be scared of them pulling the rug out from under you.
Well, what I'm doing today, really, this was supposed to be... This was a little bit
Yeah,
before
you should
7.
totally, with that jump down, that you know, you take a, there you go, watch. Be afraid of the
That's
take
why
one.
you-
Yeah, that's why you don't do this.
Last night. And by the way, they're just
There's
not
no way.
when they say, I'm sure
Not
they
doing
don't
that.
mean that. When
Does that make sense, JJ?
I didn't know you were talking
Price
about
action wise?
last night, and I'm
Like
sure
we're
they
looking
don't
at
give Jimmy
prior
credit,
swings,
which
prior
is
price action around the area that's trading,
blew up
and making a decision on what it should do.
Navy, Air Force, every division, their radar.
If you're still
they also
around.
blew up all of their anti-aircraft.
We haven't scared you off already.
So they have no telecommunications.
From our
So
lack of
again,
training.
this is a long, but how do you get into it and you have confidence to take it?
Well, we think all we can do is
Just
think,
don't.
look, we have
Yeah, it's a long,
numerous
but your true
leaders
stop
that
is
they've all been
Yeah.
killed.
true stop is way down here.
Khomeini was killed.
You got a big
Khomeini's
stop.
son is unavailable.
Yeah.
And the only confident entry is here, and then you're thinking that you're probably just going to get a little push up of that.
Regardless, I don't consider him really the leader, but they do have some leaders left.
I mean, you could have tried to get in there on the second.
Group number 1, group number 2,
I don't know.
group number 3. But we think we have people that are very representative of the country and will do a good job in representing.
Elon Musk has offered to pay TSA workers during this DHS shutdown. Is this something that you've been speaking to him about?
Yeah, I'd love it. I think it's great. Let him do that. And I want to thank ICE because they stepped in
Let's see.
so strongly. They'll do great. And if that's not enough, I'll bring in the National Guard. We're not going to have the Democrats destroy our country. These people are the most destructive, sick people, the Democrats. They want, and they're fighting for this. They're fighting for men and women's sports. They're fighting for transgender for everybody. Everybody go out, get your kid a nice operation, and change the sex of your kid. They're fighting for, think of it. They don't want you to do voter ID. You walk into a booth. In California, if a person who's doing voting, an official, asks you for identification, they're subject to being arrested. What's wrong with this country? So we're fighting it hard. And I think they should, because the Democrats are being blamed for the shutdown, and it's their fault. And they're getting
A lot of
killed.
lag on my
That's
ES
why
chart for some reason.
When I announced yesterday about ICE, the Democrats called. We want to settle. We want to settle. And I told the people, don't settle. Don't settle. Because we have something bigger. Only settle if you get the Save America Act, voter ID, and so important, proof of citizenship, etc. Thank you very much. We're dealing really mine. That was mine. That was like the paperclip. You know the story of the paperclip? 180
Yeah,
years
not
ago,
a lot going
man
on, huh?
discovered the paperclip.
Oh,
It was so simple.
not a
Everybody
whole
would
lot of
look at it and
nothing.
say, why didn't I think of that? ICE was my idea.
I mean, I will try this breakout up here on the NQ.
He said, I think
Crable.
it's great. Then I saw today
If it
when
gets
we
up
took
there, I
masks
think
on,
you'll be.
I think the masks were appropriate. I put out a statement and I asked them, would it be possible to take
I don't
off
know.
the mask?
It's
Because
hard to
they
say.
should wear a mask when they're dealing with the murderers and the thugs let into our country.
To let it break. Only because you got that other wick there, you had the other pivot to the left there.
15
You got up there and failed, so
They're not going to have a nuclear weapon. That's number one. That's number 1, 2, and 3. They will never have a nuclear weapon. They've agreed to that.
Will we see arrests or illegal migrant arrests at airports, sir?
uh,
ICE arresting illegal migrants at
Yeah,
airports.
that's why the Democrats are going to because they've allowed, by what they did, and hold up, we put ICE, who are a very high level, I mean, they really are a high level group of people, and they love it because they're able to now arrest illegals as they come into the country. That's very fertile territory. But that's not why they're there. They're really there to help. Are we talking to Iran directly? No enrichment whatsoever, either for medical purposes, civilian purposes? They have. Thank you.
What about the Strait of Hormuz? Who's going to be in control of that?
That'll be opened very soon. If
getting
this
lower
war
highs going up. Yeah,
And who's
I think it'd be worth a try that Crable.
be jointly controlled.
Just don't give it a lot of room. If it goes,
Maybe me.
it needs a pop.
Me and the Ayatollah, whoever the Ayatollah is, whoever the next Ayatollah. Look, and there'll also be a form of a very serious form of a regime change. Now, in all fairness, everybody's been killed from the regime. They're really starting off. There's automatically a regime change. But we're dealing with some people that I find to be very reasonable, very solid. The people within know who they are. They're very respected. And maybe one of them will be exactly what we're looking for. Look at Venezuela, how well that's working out. We are doing so well in Venezuela with oil and with the relationship between the president-elect and us. And maybe we find somebody like that in Iran. oil will drop like a rock as soon as a deal is done. I guess it already is today. No, we have a very serious chance of making a deal. That doesn't guarantee anything. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm not going to come out here in a week or 2 weeks and have you all say, oh, you said, I didn't say anything. All I'm saying is we are in the throes of a real possibility of making a deal. And I think if I were a betting man, I'd bet
All
$5.
right.
I'm not guaranteeing anything.
There you go.
They want to make a deal very badly. Thank you.
What changes would you like to see in DHS under Mark Wayne Mullen?
Well, he's going to bring
Oh,
back he's already given me a list of people he wants to bring. He's a fantastic guy. I think he's just the right guy. You all know him. He's a very open, smart guy, very successful. Actually,
like buy
in
one
business.
micro. I'm gonna buy
People
one
don't
micro.
know, and
That's
he's a
it.
friend of mine.
I
think
think
he's
I'm gonna put a buy stop here above like at what 11, 611 on the NQ,
They made a mistake.
maybe 612
That's terrible.
above that little wick right there. If it comes back up there, let's see. Let's see.
So we just heard there some comments from President Trump as he is about to board Air Force One from Palm Beach International Airport. He was in Florida throughout the past couple of days. Took several questions from reporters in regards to the ongoing situation in the Middle East. A reminder that earlier today, President Trump had extended his deadline for Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, saying the U.S. will hold off on power plant strikes for 5 days. President Trump made the announcement on his Truth social media platform, and I want to bring it to you here on the screen
All
in
right.
case you haven't seen it.
Going the other way.
President Trump
Yeah.
not only issuing
Came
that
right up
hard
there, double
statement on
topped, and
Iran and the
came
Strait of
down.
Hormuz, but also this one on ICE agents
All right.
wearing
Well,
masks.
cool. We can do that.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, it's like.
Of course, ICE agents being deployed
I think I'm just
to
gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right
airports across
back.
the country is a result of DHS is still not being fully funded. And so President Trump yesterday announcing that he was going to deploy those ICE agents so that they could help TSA in some of those efforts and for some of those disruptions that are happening across the country. On your screen, though, I still do want to bring up this other social media post from President Trump saying this quote, I am pleased to report that the United States of America and the country of Iran have had over the last 2 days very good and productive conversations regarding a complete and total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East. Based on the tenor and the tone of these in-depth, detailed, and constructive conversations, which will continue throughout the week, I have instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure
Let's see here.
for a 5 day period, subject to the success of the ongoing meetings and discussions. He answered several questions to reporters on this, but
Man,
we do
this
know
is
that some
just
Iranian
it's ugly.
semi-official news agencies close to the paramilitary Revolutionary Guard have claimed that there have been no negotiations, direct or indirect, with Washington as described by President Trump. Also, Turkey has been silent on any possible U.S.-Iran mediation going forward. Bringing us back out live to this, it's an image of Air Force One as the president is set to head to Memphis, where later on today he will be speaking there to a crowd. He's expected to talk about crime and immigration efforts within the administration. Those remarks, we will bring them to you in full as they get underway. I want to thank you all for staying with us here at Live Now from Fox on this Monday. My name is Karla Hara. I want to send it over to some more comments made by senators over the weekend. Of course, you know they held that rare weekend session to discuss funding for the Department of Homeland Security and the partial government shutdown. After this, my colleague Ryan Schmelz will continue the coverage.
We're going to face total and complete bankruptcy. I had mortgaged everything I owned in my life. I'd maxed out my credit cards. I took out loans so big, I couldn't even do the math in my head. I'd wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning wondering how I was going to make payroll. My wife would say, you okay? I'd say, oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. And I think, Mr. President, you've been there. And I had to ask my team to make a lot of sacrifices. We had to cut pay. We had to make a lot of adjustments because it was a matter of life.
Tell you what is working on the small chart.
or we were going to
Because your
collectively
levels, your 77s and
perish
26s, they're holding
to the
tight
ring
today.
fence of bankruptcy.
But this is just
And there's a
price
concept
action's
that's
garbage.
important in creating a culture that says, as a leader, you must be willing to live in the shared experience of your team. Now, I will contradict a little bit of what you said. Each of us in this chamber make $175,000 a year. That's not what the average American makes. That is dramatically more than the average American makes. And it's certainly a lot more than what the average TSA worker makes, what the average FEMA worker who's got to go out and help places all over the country. I saw the very sad storms that Hawaii is seeing, and I hope we get help to those people. But it's not going to be me that goes there.
Oh boy.
It's going to be the hardworking men and women of FEMA that go there.
Fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Good day to go to a ball game.
Imagine
It is.
having a job.
Who are they playing?
Third time in 6 months.
Pittsburgh.
Or is it just a practice thing?
Explain to your
Pittsburgh.
wife, husband, and
Pittsburgh?
kids, "Hey, I didn't get a paycheck
No,
today."
Padres. Sorry.
And the kids looking at you going, "Well, what did you do?" Like,
I've never been to a
did you
spring
not get a paycheck?
training
Did you
game, but that's cool. Probably more laid back, isn't it?
show up for-
Yeah. Well, you know, around here there's like every baseball team.
I did everything
Yeah, they're all there.
other than work for the Department of Homeland Security. Why would you stay in that job? And I think that's the thing that we don't understand is people have breaking points where they just say, "I'm just not going to work here anymore." And this particular agency, more than anything else, has a very simple charter to protect us from dangers from abroad. These are the people that chase transnational criminals. I don't think any of us in this chamber would be willing to go do that. It's tough work.
Well,
They put their lives at risk. Not only do I think we should give them their paychecks,
hopefully you see JJ612.
being willing to
Hopefully you see we're not trying to trade everything that wiggles.
And
There's plenty of days that give us plenty of opportunities.
colleagues.
Hopefully you
Our own. If we don't eat our own dog food, we will get disconnected permanently from the people that we serve. If we're willing to accept a paycheck that is 3-4 times what the average American makes, and we deposit that every month, we say, well, look, I got to pay the bills. I don't care how wealthy you are. If somebody's a multimillionaire or not a multimillionaire, 175 grand a year is a lot of money. Certainly enough to pay the bills. Just ask the people who make 3 times less than that. They figure out how to make the bills. And this isn't about giving up the paycheck, giving up money, which, by the way, I think we should.
Sorry about that.
Like, I don't
Talking
think
to
we
my
should
buddy.
get paid retroactively.
We're
I
getting
think we should
deciding what we
say,
need to do,
look,
get
you
ready to
can
go
do
to the
your
game here.
fundamental duty, which is to fund the government. And if you have a policy dispute,
Yeah,
then do the hard
smart
work.
to be watching for now,
Go into the
for
rooms
sure.
and make
It
the
is
calls.
not a lot.
It's just not
And again,
I mean, it's not.
Persuade your
I would have suggested that we scale in and out of some micros, but I'm just so afraid that this thing's going to break out at any moment that
coming to America in
you
the
get
70s and 80s.
left held in the bag on that one.
I mean, the only trade, honestly, right now for me, an NQ would have to break above that
These were Democrats that said,
Grable, that
above all
Yeah.
else,
Yeah.
like 12, 612. I would take a long breakout up there. That's about it. I mean, other than that, you're just chopping up and down this little range. You could, I mean, you can
Gambling.
play the tops and bottoms if you want.
They're just fine.
What?
But we focus on the working men and women
Tops.
Not.
of this
I
country.
don't have a lot of confidence in that either. I mean, we've chopped up
Do in my life, but
tops and
we
bottoms
never did.
just
But I
now.
do
I mean,
consider
when we settle here, like, I'm
Look, you
50,
chop
so
up, then you chop down, chop down.
Yeah,
Now you're chopping back up again.
20 minutes ago, you have one idea.
Yeah,
next one is
I'm gonna place that trade up here if this breaks through here.
long.
It's literally
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break out here.
only
Okay.
in America.
In fact, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it with 5 micros.
That aren't feeling
We'll
well
go.
enough right now.
I'm not gonna do it with any minis or anything.
The least we could do today,
All right,
I say we join you
612. 612 long if it comes through there.
join you so that we can understand what it
I just think if it gets through there,
Man.
well,
is.
but we've also already been,
I gotta get a
no,
paycheck.
no,
Did you
that
think
would
it
be
was already
okay.
Done it?
We didn't do our job.
Let me think about that. I might do
we
it
don't
with
do
you.
that-
Let's see what account. It's an account that I wanted on.
Much more elegant.
I mean, the real, it's a big rig. I mean, the real stop would be down at the bottom of there, which is huge.
Yeah.
If it doesn't pop, I'll kill it right away. I mean, it's got to pop.
Yeah.
Got to break out. Literally, it has to break out.
Yeah. Okay. So if it doesn't go right away, kill it. That's what you're saying.
Right. Absolutely. Because I mean, it technically, from the way it's been setting up, it should pop through there and break. You should get your,
Is that the message that's sent?
easily get a first target. I mean, it
Doesn't.
should be a no-brainer.
Mr. President and my good friends from the
But if it doesn't do that, if it starts doing that little waffling up and around and down, forget it. Just kill it. Take the small loss.
Yesterday discussing DHS funding. I'm Ryan Schmelz.
It may not even get there. It might just turn around and come back down here.
Break, but when we come back, we'll go live to the Supreme Court where there's some key
All right.
issues being
Here we
debated.
go.
by the
Looks like it's gonna
justices.
happen.
So just stay with us, and we'll be right back.
If you're worried about
right.
All right. Let's see if it happens. If it happens, I'll be in it with you. This will probably be my only trade, my last trade of the morning.
annuities can help. Florida Financial Advisors has teamed up with Silac.
Probably be my last trade of the morning.
Now, what I don't like is it's chopping its way up there rather than going up there with any kind of momentum.
That's why I was. A little
That's
hesitant
the
on it.
only red flag I got is it's not popping through like it should. It's not really
take
getting
off.
there. Well, I'm gonna try it. I mean, like I said,
Whoa!
there we
Target
go.
off
Boom.
immediately, dude. Holy
Target off
crap.
immediately. I told you. Told you.
Holy cow! Nice.
There it goes. Now,
All right,
come
I'll
on,
take
break out.
that.
There you go.
Oh, fuck,
Oh,
man.
look at that.
That's
Look at
good.
that crap.
I told you this is tough. I mean, like, it
That's
took
all
me a
right. I
while
mean,
to
hey.
be convinced to do it, but that didn't.
At
I mean,
least
at least
we
it's a
got it.
winning trade. I mean,
Yeah, it's a winning trade.
and we did
Not-
say if it didn't happen immediately, kill it. So there you go. That was a
There you go. That's a scalp.
little, and that's a scalp. That's what a scalp looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Wait.
I mean, you got 10 quick points. It's a quick little, if you'd done it minis, a $200 trade if you'd have done a scalp. But that's why, I mean, this is tough. This is
that's
tough.
That three supposed good setups, and they don't pan out the way they should. That's just sit on the sidelines and take my little bit of green I've got this morning over those three trades and call it a morning, maybe, man. I'll sit here a little bit longer, but I mean, you know, I'd rather be hanging out with my fam.
That's gonna break again. It's gonna come back up here.
Okay. Well, JJ, we also do it's a one-time $99 coaching session. If you sit with us for a few days and like what we do, myself, Paul, will be happy to jump on a call with you and chat with you about do some coaching sessions after you get some questions answered, all piled up. But hopefully you do see, JJ, that this is not the best trading markets around the assets we're looking at.
No,
Right? Do
garbage.
you see that, JJ? I'm asking you because I know our other people do.
Yeah, everybody else knows.
Hopefully you see that this is not the best trading environment to be out there. I mean, could you scalp this? Yeah, you can scalp this, but I'm not into scalping all day, and I don't like to do it.
So I think you're saying that's not fine, and I want to understand.
Okay, good. At least you know. You know.
Federal law preempts.
At least you know this.
Number one, I just at least as I'm
And again, so then now that Crable works, but how do you stay in that trade? That's impossible.
Just not by common carrier.
That is like impossible to do.
I mean, if what
You
you're
can't
saying,
do
Your
that.
Honor, is that a notary
Doesn't make any sense.
I told you it was gonna go again. We could actually took it again.
It's like putting a
On that
flip
break.
flop. It's like putting your left flip flop on your right foot. Just ain't
There's
right.
there's an analogy.
Just ain't right, bro.
on how
Just ain't right.
officiality is.
It just ain't right.
God, when a Supreme Court justice or
Although, here, look at this though. This is an interesting one. This ES has been intriguing me here all morning.
and if that's okay,
If this thing can set up a decent short with good price action, I'll take the short here on the ES. I'm still going to do it in micros because I don't like the price action today. But this is a good level. It didn't quite get there, but it's traded somewhere around this level for a little while. And I like that the post news or post news thing this morning bounced off of it too. So if this sets up right, I'll look at this as a short for sure.
says you cast it on the day of the election.
What do you think about that?
We're good to go, right?
I'm with you.
Okay, if we can leave this bar can stay up here, I'll do it maybe Let me find. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say it micros. Okay, there we go. All right, if this sets up right, then we can be ready to. Nope. See, nothing. Can't do that. This is not tradable. I'm not doing this. If that, well,
transmitted by mail.
let's see here. If it doesn't, if it stays down, I mean, I'm still interested in it. But have to sell it below this bar though. That'd be a low of what is that? 81, 81.50, 81.25.
1944, 8 of them. By since then, 12 more by 1886. And now half the states permit absentee ballots that are dropped in the mail. Correct? No different than in the Civil War.
You're not going to get that short.
No federal law that says that's not okay for the state to designate someone by whom an official ballot has to be given by election day, correct? And if the state wants to make it a notary republic, if it wants to make it a military officer, if it wants to make it a Supreme Court justice, if it wants to make it anyone, as long as it's done by election day.
Hey, everybody's all right. I mean, I still like the short up here, if as long as it doesn't keep moving. This is not a bad spot, I don't think.
Has happened for over 100 years.
I don't hear anything happening on the news that should cause the market to go nuts. Trump stopped. Trump's on the plane, so he's not going to be talking.
Well, Justice Sotomayor is asking you what
You can talk from the plane.
intends to be a
True.
question, but maybe you want to think about
He
whether
definitely talked on the plane.
you want to go that far. What if the state designates an official of the Republican
I think I want to try it.
receives these ballots?
I think I want to try it, Paul. I like this
Okay,
area.
I'll do with you.
I'm not gonna put the order in until I see what I want, but I'll have it ready. Let's do this. Let's have it ready to go.
I will faithfully
We're
deliver
gonna have
them.
it sitting there, and
Would that be okay?
that way the institutions can't chase my orders
I
down.
think it's actually okay on my friends.
They're
I know
so
they're
worried
looking
about
at me, bro. I know.
They're looking at
This
you.
guy,
They're
he's
watching
too
you.
good of a trader.
Conspiracy theory.
Don't put his. When he puts his orders in, let's go yank them.
So long as the state says you are a ballot receiver, that's
If
fine.
this guy stays down, this candle right here stays down, or even if it turns into a wick, I'm happy. I'll put it in if it turns into a wick.
Well, the Postal Service is not part of the state.
Nope, it's not gonna do it. Never mind.
Part of any government.
That trade is gone. Maybe not. I mean, now's when, if I had more green this morning, now's when I would look at this breakout on the long side.
Carriers in a very similar way, highly regulated with similar
I would totally look at that breakout on the long side.
In both cases, they're imbued with a duty to deliver what they receive, and in fact, a duty that's
It's actually setting up. I mean, we could probably even look at a better entry, even though it's a little against our rules. There it is. I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a try. Right there. No, I need to be down below that other wick, don't I?
Yeah, the lower one, I would think, right?
Yeah, I need to be.
Oh, no, right there's good.
What is that low? It's, what was it again? 85.25. So 85, 50, 85 even needs to be my
85 and a quarter? No, 85.
85 even. What was it again?
Yeah. 85 even. Your entry would be 85.
85 even. All right.
Yeah.
Never
But
mind.
you're not going to get it.
Nope.
You're not going to get it.
I'm
This
not
thing's going to go
touching-
up.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
No, the setup should have happened on that bar right there. It should have gone through, and it is going through. That's the long, but I'm
But see, this is where I was going to say, this is where we need to be doing like what I did earlier with that NQ. As soon as that a legitimate setup fails,
Take
just
it long.
reverse it. Take it long.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look, that's a winner.
Yeah, it is. It's a definitely a winner. I mean,
it's what I did earlier, and it worked perfect.
I'm being conservative this morning, man.
Yeah, you are awfully conservative this morning. Something's got you scared.
The price action. I'm not like. I'm not 100% confident in what's going to happen here. Like every trade that's supposed to go goes up. I mean, can you get targets and call it a scalp every time? Maybe. There's one that's going to go. I should have pulled the trigger. I should have pulled the trigger on the long.
Yeah.
Should have pulled the trigger on the long.
For sure.
So I mean, if the state really didn't want
not counting, but being delivered.
Again,
So I do think
I can't. And my thought was I don't want to do breakouts to make my money all day, and that's all you're getting is breakouts to make your money.
up until the next Congress meets, the state can.
I guess I could have
think for congressional races, potentially, yes, Your Honor. I think there are other
Yeah, I probably should have bought that one.
kind of things that push action earlier in the presidential
Probably should have bought that
Yeah,
one.
it's gone. See ya.
Again, I mean, there's nothing. The key question is these are 3 1-sentence provisions,
Well.
and we want to be, I think, very careful not to read them from.
Oh well.
And Council,
I mean,
I was just going to say, isn't your
No FOMO here.
no,
Yeah, let it go.
I'm not gonna FOMO. Let it go.
issues that have been raised are only problems to the extent that Congress thought they were problems. We're in a preemption dynamic, and so the question I think really is, what did Congress intend with its statement about Election Day? Did it mean to cabin the states so that they did not have the discretion to make these kinds of decisions? And in addition to what Justice Sotomayor has said, which is we have no federal statute that precludes this, I think we have several federal statutes that suggest that Congress was aware of post-election day ballot deadlines that the states had enacted and in fact
and
incorporated those.
how you know that? I did even say that too. Dang it, Paul.
Yeah, it's gone. it's
Dang it, Paul.
going to the moon, Alice. To the moon.
Gotta take that trade next time. That's a.
I mean, on the big tick chart, I can guarantee you if we go, I mean, you know what? We should probably go check this. Look at how many times when you get a perfect setup like that, an A+ setup,
Especially if it's from
that fails. Right, that's what I'm saying.
If A+ setup fails, take the trade.
Take the reverse. Yeah, because I was thinking about that the other day too. Because anytime that I see a clean A+ setup on a big tick chart that doesn't follow through, doesn't work, I can almost guarantee you it's going to go the other way.
It's going to make money the other way.
It's going to go the other way. You can
How
almost,
far,
and that's
I
a
don't know,
high.
but yeah, you're probably right. Well, again,
Right.
The reason we use the big tick charts is because this trade becomes a high probability trade when you're sitting in this little structure for this long.
Right.
Either way it
And
goes,
then when it failed,
becomes a high probability trade.
Now you're getting a short here. I don't know if you take
I'm
it.
not taking it now. I'm not,
Yeah, I say you're getting a short here, but I don't know if you'll
taking
take it. So then here's what we do.
Yeah,
Short setting up. I think your
Maybe
short's
the
going to be pretty
short.
safe here. Yeah, you're going to be safe on the short.
I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it either.
Recall problem. And before I get to that, throughout your brief, you say that
Well, crud.
that the federal statute does.
There you go. Target
That's when I
off.
should be. That's when I should be trading. That is a
Target
trade
off.
that I should be trading.
Must be cast by
That's silly on my part there.
and that the election
That is
day
silly on my part.
conclude and consummate the election through
So you
a
can come back to the.
You agree with all those?
You can make it back to that 89.
Okay. But at the same time, you say actually it doesn't have to be submitted to an election
Come on, pull
official. It just
pull
has
this
to
move
be
all the way back.
Did you get in it with that eval?
Yeah, yeah, I'm in it.
contradiction there that
I'm up $700 on this freaking eval.
Well, am I
just
being
playing,
so conservative?
just playing around. I'm not even being serious.
When you put something in the mail, you're not. I think
that's not an election official. FedEx isn't an election official.
right, but the recipient certainly is the person who you're submitting it in the mail to. I mean, that is the recipient. And,
Come on, dump.
you know, I think
Retrace that whole move up. Come all the way back down. There we go. See ya. Cha-ching.
To an election official throughout your brief.
There's $1,000 on an
Say
eval.
The common carrier is okay. And
I'm gonna lock this in. I'm not gonna give any of this back.
well, I think the difference is, say, you know, sending it
Let's
to your
see
brother
here.
versus sending it to the registrar.
well, we already dealt with that. The brother turns out to be okay so long as the state.
And for the record, that's trading 5 micros. Not. I haven't touched a mini yet on this eval.
Oh wow.
So here's the hypo. Let's say you have a state.
Got a
with large
5 micro contract set up.
mails in their ballots.
3 off
Shoulda hit
and
that
2 running.
short.
Not far-fetched. Many states are like that. Then
The
the
long
day
and
after
short
the
of it.
election, a story breaks that one of the lead candidates engaged in an inappropriate sexual escapade, or perhaps
Come
is
on.
convicted of
Where should I put my stop?
again not far-fetched.
In Kansas?
And the competing candidate immediately goes
Never
on
mind.
the
There it
airwaves
goes.
and urges voters
Well,
to
I can probably put it.
ballots. And
625, 96.
620. Yeah.
620.
Yeah. That's what.
carriers will do
6. No. What?
Yeah.
6.
through the FedEx. You just
You
call
should be at
them.
96.
96.25.
In that
Nine,
hypothetical
Yeah,
sorry,
96.
happen on election
Yeah,
day,
never mind.
oh, by the way,
Yeah.
it swings the election.
Oh, probably can go lower now, right?
Did happen on election day, Justice
Yeah.
Gorsuch.
90.
Explain, our ballot does not allow using mail read.
Look at that. All the way back to VWAP. I mean, all the way back to the 89.
Crap, man.
Huge.
Happen on election day. It's
Man, I wish I'd have done this in a micro. I'd pass the account.
I think it is.
I've thought about jumping
I
this.
mean, in a mini,
Jumping in this
excuse me.
guy.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm just. I want to be clear about.
Should have jumped myself into this guy.
Agreeing that the outcome can be properly changed.
That's a mistrade. I don't think the breakout was a mistrade, but that's a mistrade.
I mean, it's not that I was saying. I was just saying that we
No, it
need
was
to
a
look
good
at that
setup.
because it seems to work anytime you get a A+ failure.
We don't allow ballot.
Oh, in Mississippi, okay, but that hypothetical could happen in another state.
No, that was,
right?
but it's still an A+ setup.
If the state is
This was an A+ setup,
Yeah.
but the other one was an A+ setup too. It just didn't work. This one did work.
You say your statute, you're different.
All right, bust through that and go all the way down to the.
Could happen, but you say
Keep
it
on
can't
going.
happen in Mississippi because
I want that 89 and R1 down below.
I couldn't find that anywhere in Mississippi.
Well, good job there, dude.
In fact, what I did see was a statute that says that the Secretary of State can promulgate rules and regulations. That's 2315 637.
Just a mistrade on my
Oof.
part.
Went and looked at the regulations, and Rule 2.1.
Good Monday. Man.
Missed one. That was it. That was an opportunity missed. I gotta go back and write that down. Let me write that down now. What time
Yeah, I
is
mean,
this?
Monday morning quarterbacking that's a hell of a
20
setup. That's
10,
perfect.
10:20, 10:22, 10:24. Plenty of time.
And you're getting, yeah, and you've got a nice overbought stochastics on the big tick chart. I mean, it's almost a double top from that previous swing, a little bit higher, but close enough to call it. I mean, that's just good. Overbought stochastics on the small tick chart too. I mean, it just lined up.
No,
That was
it
good.
was a good setup. I just didn't get there in time, and I should have just jumped into it in the market.
No. I mean, again, Monday
the
morning
Q setup fine,
quarterbacking, it's
too.
easy to say. But
Well, no, I saw it setting up. I was just if you remember when it was setting up, I was sitting here explaining the breakout to him, and I just had clicked here, and I was like, oh man, that is a setup, and I couldn't get my mouse over here fast enough. So I just should have went in at the market. I should have taken a market order on that.
I mean, it's speaking to a processing
been fine.
tool about what to do when somebody's ballot potentially doesn't arrive on time.
With that being said, though, it is just about that time for me, guys.
Mr. Stewart, I just want to ask a clarifying point to this. Is it possible
I'm gonna have to call it a morning.
statute to be unlawful, not just go?
But I think
Okay.
part of the other reason I was being conservative is I didn't want to go to the game with red.
with red, yeah, dude, that would be a bummer.
Be like, no, this might be a long setup coming up here, but it doesn't look like they want to do it. It's going back down.
I think this thing sees that 89 down below, that R1. It's coming. Here it comes.
You need a more unambiguous
R1 or the 89? Because the R1's way below
Either.
the 89.
Oh, not mine. My R1 is, well, yeah, I guess it is.
Sure I understand what you're saying when you say
It is.
my friends on the other side say
Somewhere in
it's
that
okay
area.
for private parties to deliver just like you do. Are you saying
I'm gonna hold for the 89. See if I can get the 89.
I think you got it.
whether the ballot is
I got a target on the 89. See if it'll
I
take
think you'll
it.
hit it.
everybody agrees that absentee
It
ballots
looks pretty
can be turned
promising.
in by having, the neighbor, the party operative, or
Pretty
whatever, scoop them up
promising.
and bring them to the-
So it's like 97 down to 697, down to 678. I'll take that.
I should take that short. Dang it! That was my one opportunity. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna trade anything. This I'm done. I got two trades.
of executing absentee balloting.
Two trades. That's it. I gotta go. All right.
It's the finality of the choice.
No, seriously, I gotta go.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Hey,
Takes
let's
about
just
an
meet
hour.
back here.
I want to make sure there's a chance to get some signatures, some ciggies. All right, yeah, that's it.
I
JJ,
think,
come back again.
if-
Come back again tomorrow. Unless Paul, you want to stay on and commentate for JJ?
I mean, I can good and commentate, but I have nothing left to trade. I mean, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave, but Paul, stay here and answer any questions you have and do
I
some
mean,
stuff.
I can
you guys
answer
want to do.
questions. If I see something, I'll let you guys know. But I'm physically not going to trade anymore. I'm done.
Smart move. And I'm not going to trade anymore physically because it's not going to be easy to do. This is a long setup, and
Yeah, you could
do
take
I
this
a
long
shot
above
on this? I gotta go, but
85,
I'm gonna do this.
685.
I'm gonna try this one time.
685
Where's
would
my high
possibly
here?
be.
85.25 should be my
closely not just to the text, but also the historical
entry.
Yep.
Let's see. If it doesn't
85
go
and a
right away, I'm
quarter
gonna
would be
close it
your
out.
But the bottom line is that
This
states
would
has
be an
gotta
option.
go like now. Go, buddy.
when the
I mean, it's a long setup. It's just got to go like now.
There you go.
Gotta go.
There you go.
No.
Oh, and one ticked your target.
Yeah. No, I can't do this. This is stupid.
One ticked your target. It's still gonna go. I think it's still gonna go. There you go.
Go get it.
It's gonna get it. There you go.
Target off. All right.
Boom. Booyah.
Choice is critical and unchanging.
I had to show JJ I actually knew how to trade. I wasn't afraid to get a trade.
He gonna think, man, this guy's too scared to trade.
No, I just missed the trades earlier. All right, I'm gonna step away though. I'm gonna stay in this trade. I got my target and stop. I'm gonna go start getting ready.
I wish I'd move your stop for you, but I can't.
I'll be able to hear you. You can yell at me if I need to move it. I'm gonna go pure break even here on the target on the stop. That should be a tick behind that wick, right? That's let's see. 85. That high there was.
Guys, if anybody took those two trades right there alone, is a day done for much anybody.
Look at this.
That's huge.
I know. Should I target all the way back up?
I mean, why not, right? Got to get a little
Seems like a
money
decent little
since
target
you haven't
there.
really had a lot of big trades.
Well, I'm not worried about
It's
that.
money.
It is money.
It's
All right,
money.
there's my stop. Let me yell at me if I think that's a good target. I'm gonna leave that as my target. Maybe a couple ticks higher.
I think, if somebody
Something
were
like
challenging
that
a law
there.
like that, it would potentially be a very different kind of a challenge. They'd have to make sort of factual
I'm almost
showings.
like tempted to just kill it.
Dang,
so
I wish
can
I'd
go.
have took that with you. That'd have been nice. Caught it on the way
Big
down
tick
and the way
chart
up.
bro. It work, broski, broski. Those big tick charts work.
Nah.
If you wait for those setups on the big tick chart, they work. All right, I really got to get ready. Gotta start getting
Go get ready.
ready to go.
Go get ready.
Trying to decide if I want to squeeze my stop anymore or just leave it. Looks like you just leave it. Flat ski. All right, I at least got one good trade. I was a little tighter than I probably need to be on the stop, but good little trade. All right, that's it. I'm out. JJ, hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you do you know me, JJ? Are you somebody that's known me in the past? Have you traded around me in the past or listened to me run my mouth about crap in the markets?
I think the best way to read it, Your Honor, is that by setting election day,
I'm assuming the way you're interacting, you have.
and that's the key thing. Final
Like
choice
heard
day
me
will
of
be
somewhere.
Just an A-type personality.
I've only been doing, yeah. I've been in the room. Oh, cool, man. All right, awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here. This setup, the new setup here is pretty awesome. So, hopefully you like it. Hopefully you can.
I hope you grabbed a couple of
get
these
some
trades.
Yeah, hopefully you can get some profits from what we're doing here. I mean, odds are if you take my trades every day that I take on the screen with you, you probably will end up being profitable in the long term. So those are the odds. One of the things that I changed, JJ, when we came here is that I virtually take almost every single trade live in front of people. Because it's
Except
just,
for today.
well, I did take every trade that I took live.
No, I'm picking on you.
I just didn't take. I only took 3 trades.
That's good coffee. Ooh.
So it's an easier. I think we think it's an easier format to follow than what I've had in the past. What we've had in the past. It's easy because I'm taking the trade. I'm putting buy stops or sell stops in.
Look at this thing go,
Makes
man.
sense, dude.
Oh, you're out? Oh, yeah,
No,
you're out.
I'm done. I'm out. I gotta get out of here. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, I'll make it make sense tomorrow. We don't have
Right.
news tomorrow morning, do we? No.
Yeah, we do. I don't know what it's going to do
we
much,
really?
but we do have news tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Again, no, it'll do much. Let's see what we got tomorrow.
Non-farm.
Yep, non-farm.
Oh yeah, that's probably not gonna do anything, but we'll be here. We'll be here for the news.
9:45.
Hopefully you'll be back tomorrow, JJ. Look at this. This is gonna dump now, and I gotta go. I'm not gonna chase this. You
Starting
pass
to get some swings
maybe,
here.
Maybe.
I'll
put
hang
some
on till
charts-
like 11. I'll talk through these
maybe put
trades.
some
I'll talk
charts
through
on
them.
and pass that eval while you're sitting here with them. All right, I gotta roll.
I could do.
See you guys.
I don't have charts. I don't have charts on this computer. Is the problem? The one that I'm logged in.